All right, my friend, welcome to day 4 of the Hydration Elevation Challenge. How's it going? Be sure to celebrate. And have you recruited anyone into the your own Hydration Elevation Challenge? Are you letting friends, family, colleagues know about the importance of staying hydrated or making it maybe a fun challenge at home or at work so that you can continue your wellness with others? I find this makes such a difference. So today, maybe a little kind of unpopular topic because it might ruffle some feathers. But hey, I figure it is my job to let you know what I know and then let you decide what you're going to do with this. Um, I used to hate to make waves. Now I feel like, gosh, I would be doing people a disservice if I didn't at least share my experience. And then, of course, you can make your own decisions from here. But let's get real. A lot of things that we find out about through the media, like that's only half truths. So, what I want to share today that has to do with hydration and then its ripple out effects on the body are part of it has to do with carbonation. When I have done these hydration challenges with people before, or checking in with clients to see, like, how's your hydration going? People often ask, can I have carbonated water? And the answer is it counts. It counts towards your water intake. The Here's the thing that could ruffle your feathers. Bubbles are fun. Bubbles are celebratory. I get it. And bubbles can really wreak havoc on your digestive system. If you think about carbonation and how it works, and then you put it into a small area, and then that expansion happens. And so I've had firsthand experience with this just a little over a year ago. I was finding that I was drinking a can of carbonated water, probably one a day. And again, not wanting to connect the dots. I think I knew what was going on, but I didn't want to face it. So I would get a pretty intense stomach ache every day. Um, and I once I there was a whole chain of events that happened for me about a year ago that reminded me to start tracking things again and reminded me that I was off track with several things in regards to my health. But once I started to take a look at that, that was the first thing that I made a change around was taking out that sparkling water from my daily diet. I had known this before, but I go through these just like we all do sometimes, like, oh yeah, I know this, but it doesn't pertain to me. Well, that really wasn't the case. It did pertain to me. Particularly as we get older, our systems and our digestive system is not as resilient. And so so depending on what age you are and whatever's going on in your life, you could be of a different age, but maybe you've never had this as a side effect. And so again, take it or leave it. I'm just letting you know my experience. But as soon as I cut out that sparkling water, my stomach aches went away. And so that is just something that I want you to keep in mind if you are having stomach aches. If your digestion feels like it is not working as it used to, this is one thing you could try. If you want to go in depth, let me know. There's a lot more that I talk about and that I tailor for people when working with their digestive system to optimize it. But sparkling water, yes, it counts as your hydration, but there are things that you want to consider before you decide if you want to make that a regular part of um, your lifestyle. Now, the other thing, so soda fits into that carbonated category. Let's talk about diet soda. So my husband is type 1 diabetic, has been since he was 21. We weren't together at that point in time, but when he was diagnosed with his type 1 diabetes, he used to drink Coke. And so his doctors told him, oh, just switch over to Diet Coke. And so he did. And then, we got together a few years later, and by that time he was drinking quite a bit of Diet Coke, not much water at all. Um, I know enough that I do not give health advice unless people want it, particularly within the home, to keep the to keep the peace in the home. So I wasn't lecturing to him about that, but I knew from the things that I had studied also that it wasn't so much the carbonation that I was paying attention to at that time, but it was um, the artificial sweeteners that had me concerned. I'm going to pause this for a minute. My puppy's at the door.